Hey y'all. I'm actually going to start off this tutorial with a story. Uh, this is not a performance. I'm just going to say that flourishing is essential. Somebody once told me don't be, to be a fisherman, don't wait for the fish to come to you. The fish won't come to you. They won't know that you're a magician until you go out there and you get them. Unless you do flourishes. Like this. So like the card spring, if you just do that over and over again, people will look at you and they'll be like, whoa, what the heck was that? And they might even approach you, and if they do approach you, awesome. So yeah, I think flourishing, like card springing, false cuts, impressive cuts, you know, they're essential when it comes to being an unknown magician. So yeah, definitely learn the card spring. I learned it from the dudes over at Howcast. They do a really good job at doing that. They also do some beginner, really beginner card tricks. Not even card tricks. But, so yeah. It's a really bad opposite fan. Anyway. I do have a trick for you guys. It's a mentalism trick. It's a mentalism trick that I've used for a while. A long while. I have stopped using it. I don't know why I stopped using it. Maybe I just kind of got bored with it, because I had showed it to a lot of people, and a lot of people, it's really powerful. It's probably in my repertoire, it's the 4th most powerful mentalism trick. That's only because I have the invisible deck and a lot of the gambling routines that I do. So, I mean, some of those aren't even mentalism, so it's probably higher up on the list than that. So, you know. So let's get into it. First I'll do the performance, and then I'll do, alright, let's get rid of that 10 of hearts. Anywho, alright. So here's how the trick goes. You give the card to the spectator, tell them to cut the cards, and they do. And you tell them to touch a pile. They touch this pile, put it over there. Tell them to cut the cards again, and ask them to touch a pile, and they do. So say they touch this pile, boom, cut the cards again, tell them to touch a pile, let's say they touch this pile, cut the cards again, cut the cards into 3 times, into 3s, and tell them to touch 2. So you touch this one and this one, so you get that one away, touch one more, that one away. So now we're left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. So let's just pop up 2 random ones. 3 actually. So we'll have 4 cards. Touch 2. This one, and then touch 1 more. And before we get into this, I'm just gonna say I had a prediction of the 2 of hearts. And let's see if we landed right on it. We did. If it was obvious what I did, good. I understand that it's not believable because I'm here, but it's a lot more powerful in real life, and you usually write it down, but I completely forgot about that because I'm stupid. So don't judge me. Anyway. So basically how this trick works, it's magician's choice, if you didn't catch on to that already. If you didn't, it's alright. If you did, you're smart. So pretty much all you do is you take a glimpse at the bottom card. Usually I use an iPhone because nobody really has a pad of paper. So just go into the note section. I let them shuffle the deck, and then I'm like, and then to buy some time, I grab the deck, I do a little gambler's peek, and see it's a Joker. And see, all you have to do is look at the bottom card, and that's the hard part of the trick. And so yeah, ask them for their phone, get their notes section. I'll write in whatever card's on the bottom in their notes. Hold it in your hands like this. Say, cut the cards into my hands, and they do. And touch a pile, and whatever you do, you always want to keep this card on the bottom. So no matter which one they point to, put that one down. And I usually like switch hands and such, and just kind of like play with the cards a little bit, maybe do some fans, flourishes, just to confuse them, and then say, alright, touch one more. Boom. So now we're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. Let me count them again. If you want to count them, make sure you count them out twice, keeping this card on the bottom. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So which means touch 4, and then fan them out. They touch 1, 2, 3, 4. And if they touch this one, get rid of the ones they didn't touch. So say touch 4, they touch this one, they touch this one, and that one. Get rid of these 3. And so it's still on the bottom. Touch 2, touch 1, no matter which one they touch, you need to keep this one in your hands. Keep the bottom card in your hands. I'm really hoping I'm making this clear, because it's come to my attention that I can sometimes rush through things, and sometimes people don't understand me. Anyway. Alright, so yeah, keep this on bottom. Keep it in your hands. And Magician's Choice. And never say choose one that you want. Always say touch one. Alright, so that's how that trick works. Right in it. Let's go over that one more time. Hold on, I'm yawning. Alright. So let them shuffle, Gambler's Peak. Write it down somewhere. Usually in their iPhone. And Magician's Choice. It's always in your control. They feel like it's their control, but you're always forcing it. So that's a really good beginner's trick. It's not hard at all, as long as you can keep track in your mind of where it is, which is always on the bottom. So, you know, it should be good. It's a good trick. You'll have fun with it. Go out, go have fun with it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make an announcement. So, right now, I'm getting a lot of decks from Illusionists, like 5 of them, 5 new ones. I'm getting a second rounders because I love these things so much. Literally, these are my favorite cards ever. They feel the best. Daniel Madison did a great job with it. I'm also getting the Hustlers, and I haven't seen any reviews on them, and I'll be the first one to do the review. So that'll be coming in the next week. Infinity, Fathom, Purple LTD, another rounders, and I'm getting an Artifice, doesn't matter. Anyway, trying to think which other ones I'm getting. See, rounders, Artifice, Fathom, Infinity, Hustlers, Purple LTD. So yeah, I hope you got all that. So Hustlers, Rounders, Infinity, Fathom, and Purple LTD, and another set of Rounders. Did I already say that? I don't know. Alright, so anyway. Great. This is a great trick. Y'all need to have fun with it and do the trick justice. Because it's so simple. It's amazing. Simplicity a lot of times is key. And honestly, another tip for magic, don't use, when you're out there and you're performing street magic, don't use very extravagant decks, because I've found that people become skeptical, especially mentalism. If you're just doing find a card, then it's alright. But if you're doing mentalism, simple decks like these, I sometimes use these, but it's not often, and I always let them inspect the cards. So, if you're going to use one of these, they're amazing. I usually just use these for around the house. Like if I'm just bored, or I'll just have a deck of cards in my hand, because that's, like, literally, if I'm not doing anything and I don't have anything in my hands start itching, because I don't have cards in my hands. That's how bad it is. Let's see, did I cover everything? I really hope I did. So, yeah, gave you a couple magic tips for today. You learned a great card trick. Watch for new deck reviews, all from Illusionist. I'll also be doing an unboxing. And, yeah. So, see y'all on the flip side.